In the heart of ancient Finland, where the dense forests whispered secrets and the lakes reflected the dreams of gods, a legend of immense power and mystery unfolded the tale of the Sampo. This story, preserved in the verses of the Kalevala, is a saga of magic, heroism, and an epic quest that would etch itself into the very soul of the land. The story begins with Väinämöinen, the wise and venerable sage, whose wisdom and sorcery were unparalleled. One fateful day, Väinämöinen found himself ensnared by forces beyond his control. Captured and helpless, he languished, his once formidable powers seemingly nullified. It was Louhi, the cunning and formidable mistress of Pohjola, who came to his aid. Yet her rescue came at a steep price. Louhi demanded the creation of the Sampo, a magical mill capable of producing endless supplies of corn, gold and salt treasures that would ensure her dominion's eternal prosperity. Väinämöinen knew that only Ilmarinen, the divine smith, could forge such an extraordinary artifact. Ilmarinen, renowned for his unparalleled craftsmanship, was reluctant to take on the task. Yet, compelled by Väinämöinen's plea and the gravity of the situation, he agreed. The creation of the Sampo required ingredients of mystical nature: a swan's quill tip, a barren cow's milk, a single barley grain, and the wool of a lone ewe. Each ingredient was steeped in ancient magic, holding secrets known only to the wise. Ilmarinen embarked on a perilous journey to gather these rare ingredients. He traversed enchanted woods where the trees whispered ancient songs, crossed vast, untamed wildernesses, and braved the icy winds of the north. Each step of his journey was fraught with danger, yet he pressed on, driven by a determination to complete his mission. Upon his return, he set to work in his forge. The air around him crackled with energy, and the forge glowed with an otherworldly light. Ilmarinen's hammer rang out a rhythmic song, each strike a testament to his skill and dedication. After days and nights of relentless labor, the Sampo emerged from the forge, shimmering with an ethereal glow. It was a mill of unparalleled beauty and power, its very existence a testament to the divine craftsmanship of Ilmarinen. With a heavy heart, Väinämöinen delivered the Sampo to Louhi, fulfilling his grim promise. The moment the Sampo crossed into Pohjola, the land transformed. Fields of golden grain stretched to the horizon, veins of gold crisscrossed the earth, and salt, more precious than silver, flowed abundantly. Pohjola prospered as never before, yet this prosperity came at a dire cost. The rest of Finland withered under the weight of scarcity and suffering. Desperation grew among the people as they watched Pohjola thrive while their own lands lay barren. Determined to restore balance and alleviate the suffering of his people, Väinämöinen gathered a band of heroes. Ilmarinen, driven by a desire to reclaim his creation, and Lemminkäinen, a fierce and fearless warrior, joined him. Together, they set out on a perilous quest to steal back the Sampo from Louhi's grasp. Their journey was fraught with peril. They traversed treacherous landscapes, battled mythical beasts, and faced the harsh elements of the north. Each step was a test of their resolve, their hearts pounding with the weight of their mission. As they neared Pohjola, the air grew thick with anticipation and dread. Under the cover of night, the heroes infiltrated Louhi's stronghold, moving with silent determination. Their eyes fixed on the Sampo, glowing with an unearthly light. Louhi, ever vigilant and cunning, had sensed their approach. With a screech that pierced the night, she transformed into a colossal bird of prey, her wings spanning the sky, casting a dark and foreboding shadow over the land. The battle that ensued was one of epic proportions. Swords clashed with the sound of thunder, spells crackled through the air, and the ground shook under the weight of their struggle. In the midst of the chaos, the Sampo was struck. It shattered into countless pieces, each fragment glowing with the residual magic of its creation. As the fragments fell, they were caught in a whirlwind of wind and water, drawn inexorably towards the sea. Louhi, in a frenzy, swooped down to reclaim her treasure, but it was too late. The fragments of the Sampo plunged into the depths, lost to the mortal world. Even beneath the waves, the Sampo's magic endured, transforming the sea into salt water, its legacy forever imprinted on the earth. The heroes, though triumphant in their quest to deny Louhi the Sampo's power, returned home with heavy hearts. They had hoped to restore prosperity to their land, but the Sampo's loss was a bittersweet victory. Despite their success, the balance they sought to achieve remained elusive. Yet, they were hailed as saviors, their names celebrated in song and story, etched into the annals of Finnish legend. The tale of the Sampo, a blend of magic, heroism and sacrifice, continues to resonate through the ages. It serves as a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to challenge fate, to fight for the greater good, and to restore balance to a world teetering on the brink of chaos. As the heroes returned to their homes, they were greeted by their people with mixed emotions. The joy of seeing their beloved leaders return safely was tempered by the knowledge that the magical mill was lost forever. Väinämöinen, Ilmarinen, and Lemminkäinen were celebrated in grand feasts, their bravery and heroism recounted in songs and stories that would be told for generations. However, the victory was hollow. The land still bore the scars of imbalance. Crops were still scarce, and the gold and salt that had once been so abundant in Pohjola now lay at the bottom of the sea. The people, though grateful for their heroes' efforts, looked to them for guidance on how to rebuild and restore their once prosperous lands. Väinämöinen, ever the wise sage, began to share his knowledge of agriculture and sorcery, teaching the people new ways to cultivate their land and find new sources of wealth. Ilmarinen, the master craftsman, taught the villagers how to build better tools and harness the resources of the earth more effectively. Lemminkäinen, with his warrior spirit, trained the young men and women in the ways of defense, ensuring that their land would be protected from future threats. In time, the land began to heal. Though it never reached the heights of prosperity that the Sampo had brought, the people found a new balance, a new way of life that was sustainable and fulfilling. The memory of the Sampo and the epic quest to reclaim it became a symbol of resilience and unity, a reminder of the strength and determination of the Finnish people. And so the legend of the Sampo, with its blend of magic, heroism and sacrifice, lived on. It was a story that spoke to the heart of the Finnish spirit, a testament to the enduring power of hope and the unbreakable bond between a people and their land.